Guys, 6 years ago we quit our jobs, sold everything we owned and moved into this van, starting the adventure of a lifetime. We have been all over this world making some incredible memories, and after spending the last year in America, we have definitely come home with a life-changing souvenir. So you guys had a lot of questions about how life is going to change for us, and today we are excited to delve into that and address all of those burning questions. So let's get into it.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to unusually dry Northern Ireland. It's been a while since we woke up in this van. It's just a little bit smaller than Milo. We have a lot to catch you guys up on this morning, but first, let's get some coffee. What a time to be alive, eh? And a proper good morning to you guys. I don't think it's a proper good morning unless you have a brew in your hand.
Yes, guys.
Especially in one of these cool Philly and Keely mugs. Very too early in the video to plug our merch. Before we go any further, I want to say a huge thank you to all you guys. Last week we announced that Keely is pregnant.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't watch our announcement video, go back and watch it. But now then,
What?
Some people might not have seen it.
That's not my fault.
Yes, guys, I'm pregnant.
Surprise! And all of your comments and feedback on that video was so overwhelmingly amazing.
Yes.
Like, I actually caught Keely crying at the comments multiple times. I even almost cried.
Like, literally, guys, you are all so wholesome. We're so grateful for the support, and you're definitely nervous when you're sharing big news like that. Like, what are people going to think about it? But it was literally just so beautiful reading those comments, so thank you so much.
And also last week we asked you to fire out any questions that you had for us about pregnancy, about van life, about the States, whatever. So we have collated the most asked questions and we're going to get through them today.
Yes, guys, that is our plan. We're bringing you on a day in our life and also addressing all your burning questions. And one of the first ones was about whether or not I have been drinking coffee or have I went off coffee. Guys, I've been secretly grinding 2 different coffees every day for the last month. I am on decaf, which feels like absolute blasphemy.
You are a fraud. You've been lying to us this whole time.
I miss caffeine. I miss it so freaking much. This is just placebo. I'm trying to trick my brain.
I am still drinking full calf coffee. One of us needs to be functional in this relationship.
Yes, honestly, bless him. He offered to go decaf and I was like, it's okay, pet. You don't have to.
I appreciate that.
So if any of you have recommendations about good drink alternatives, because I can't just be drinking hot chocolate all the time or something, let me know another hot beverage you recommend. That would be really good.
Green tea?
No, that's still got loads of caffeine in it.
Oh, really?
I think so, does it?
There's bound to be a herbal tea.
Tastes gross, I don't want.
This next question is probably the most asked question that we got.
Yes, even Philly's family asked us this question as soon as we announced, which was, are you having the baby in America or at home?
Guys, do you not want us to be here?
They were like, go back to America, guys. No denying, we love the idea of the fact that if we had it in America, the baby would get an American passport. I mean, that would be flipping fantastic. But guys, healthcare is free in Northern Ireland. Yeah. We couldn't afford that bill. So we are definitely having it at home. We want to be close to family and support network and stuff. I want everyone to meet our baby straight away. So for us, that's a no-brainer. We're definitely going to be having it in Ireland.
But that does not mean that we're settling down.
No.
A lot of people have asked us back home, does that mean that you're going to buy a house and settle down and is that the end of travel? Guys, travel is just the lifestyle for us. You know, this is just who we are now. It's in our blood. Yes,
it is, which means, sadly, this van, Martha, which is the van we normally live in at home, is not big enough for a baby. For one, it only has 2 seats, guys. The sink is tiny. It doesn't have a toilet. There's no space for anything.
Yeah, it is definitely not a functional van for a newborn.
No, it isn't. So, sadly, That means, for all of you asking, that this van Martha is gonna have to be sold. It's just not practical. But the good news is that means that we get to buy and build an even bigger one.
But we can't sell Martha as is. She's got a lot of bits and pieces that need to be fixed up on her.
This van needs to be in the best condition possible to sell to the next person.
I want somebody just to be able to drive it to a beach and park
Yeah,
up and,
exactly.
you know, have a good time. So
that is our first port of call today. We're bringing you along as we answer these questions on our daily chores. And our first one is to get to the mechanic to fix this gearbox.
and also, like, who doesn't love a wee visit to Graham's?
Yes,
You know?
if any of you don't know our mechanic Graham, he's an absolute sweetheart. He was the one that was absolutely gobsmacked in last week's video. So let's go.
Let's do it. Purrs like a kitten.
She is a good van, except for those gears.
Except for the crunchy gears. I do miss driving Martha. She's a lot nippier than Milo, I have to say.
Is she?
Oh yes, of course she is. But she's not automatic, you know. I do miss an automatic.
Do you think that our next van will be automatic?
I think it might be, Keely. Guys, we have big plans that we really want to share with you, but it's too early.
It's too early. We need to wait until closer to the time.
I hope you guys are going to be as excited as we are. Well, we got about 20 minutes into our day before it started raining. Some kind of record right there. Give me hope.
Great to be home. We were in Florida and then Canada and now here.
My body does not know what's up. Because this is not up. This is down.
This is down.
We are here.
Yeah, baby.
Graham is a busy man, so while we wait for him, we can fill you in on some more stuff. We can maybe even make him a coffee and entice him over with the smell.
Yes, let's fill a wee coffee
Freshly
on
ground
for him.
beans.
Yes.
If you have a keen eye, you'll see that we have a new coffee making device. So both mine and Keely's birthdays are like 2 weeks apart and they're just passed, and my family chipped in together and bought us a coffee machine. It was so nice, and it's maybe been quite dangerous because the amount of coffee that we drink now is maybe too much.
No, I still only drink 2, maybe 3 decaf a day.
It's just too easy. Keely's sending a picture of a coffee to Graham, so we'll see. We'll put a timer on and see how long it takes him to come out now. The man, the myth, the legend. There he is. Look at that. Look at that stud. Welcome, Graham. Say hello to the guys.
Hi. Do you know it's funny? Because like I'm sitting here thinking to myself, see if I sit over here, I'm not in the picture.
There we are. It's a wide angle lens. You can't get away.
Can't keep that gorgeous face off YouTube.
Never a dull moment down here.
He's doing a full MOT check
wow.
over for us.
What a legend. We didn't even ask for that.
Well, I did.
That's one thing I'll say about Graham. He always goes above and beyond. Alright guys, while Graham is working on this van, we have to address another van. If I can get this camera on the tripod. Guys, it's my first day on the job and I'm failing miserably. I'm not going to get paid for this.
Yes, guys, we need to address the biggest question we've been getting. We've been getting emails and everything. People asking us, are you guys going to sell Milo? We want first dibs.
Slow down, his engine's still warm.
Guys, we have no intention of selling Milo. I am sorry to tell you, but he is part of the family now.
And just having a van in the States is kind of like a life hack because it means that we have a property, we have a vehicle to come back to, and that just takes a lot of pressure off us.
Yes, and a lot of you were asking, were we going to get a bigger version of Milo? No, guys, he is honestly the perfect size. Like, I just think having a little baby and a toddler in him will be great. No denying if you had 2 kids or like a grown-up kid that needed its own bed, that would be a different story. But for this next chapter of life, I feel Milo is perfection. And
just talking about it makes me excited to get back to him.
I know. We have so many more adventures planned in that van. It's going to be fun.
See you later! Guys, show Graham some love in the comments. He's always been so good to us and good to Martha as well.
Yeah.
And he's just good crack to be around.
He is. Ireland's looking beautiful today, isn't it?
I know. An hour ago it was raining. Alright guys, we have had to swap vehicles because we have a pretty big hospital appointment today, and the car park's quite small, and Martha won't fit in it.
Definitely not.
So thanks to Keely's mum for letting us borrow your car again.
Yes. So the next big question from you guys was whether or not we were going to be coming back to America before the baby, or was this us in Ireland? And the truth is that question we can't answer until after this scan. It is the pretty big one. I've got my 20-week scan today, and that is where they check the heart, the guts, the brain, they make sure the baby's growing properly, and they'll basically be able to give me either the all clear that this is a no risk pregnancy, or it will have to be keep coming back for checkups if there's anything wrong. So I'm not nervous. I want to say I'm nervous because I know I should be, because I know this is a really big deal, but I'm filled with this like blind confidence and faith that our baby is healthy. I just feel it so much in my bones. So let's go see the midwife and have her confirm that this baby is good.
Let's go get the scan.
Yes. And then we'll be able to tell you whether we're coming back to America or
Guys,
not.
we're going to find out together.
Let's go! Guys, I think Philly might be feeling more stressed about the scan than he's letting on, because he's getting majorly triggered by slow drivers today.
Well, what do you expect? You know, we've big plans, Keely. And there's nowhere to park in here. In the world's smallest car park. How am I getting what?
Yeah, you're just gonna have to do laps, I think.
Oh my
See if
goodness.
someone's coming out.
Keely, we do not have the time for this.
I know, my appointment starts in 2 minutes, guys. We're not allowed to film in there, so we're gonna have to just pick you guys up after and let you know what the situation is. But I hope you're all saying prayers for us that everything is happy and healthy.
Yes, please.
And we'll see you all in about 45 minutes.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay guys, it might seem ironic because Philly and I share so much of our life online, but we are massive advocates for online privacy, which is why we are so thankful to Incogni for sponsoring today's video, so we can help you guys get your private information removed online as quick as possible. A lot of us might not realize that every time you think you're signing up for that app or you're filling in information for that website, that loads of those platforms are then collating that information and selling it off to data brokers. I hate data brokers, I want you to hate them too, and I think we should all get our information removed from them. They collect your information, not just stuff like what you've been looking at, what your interests are, but also medical information, political affiliation, and they're making little profiles about you. And they also love to sell demographic information, which is one of my big pet peeves. People will go online to these data broker sites, intentionally search for, say, elderly people or search for people under the poverty line and target them, whether it's with gambling stuff or scammy stuff. And I just hate that type of profiling and demographic manipulation. So if you do not want your information online, Incogni can actually insist that these data brokers remove it from their platforms, and they legally have to delete it, guys. We can take back control. So if you want to make your personal information harder to find online, reduce risks of scams and spammy emails, lower identity theft, then definitely click our link down below, incogni.com/chapter, to get 60% off right now. So thank you so much, Incogni, and thank you guys for listening.
Alright guys, we are back. Scan done. Everything looking sweet to the beat.
Guys, that was literally like so lovely. The lady went through like each different important part. She started off with the spine and was like so impressed with our baby's spine, and I was like, that's all the choline or whatever, you know, whatever the spine things are I'm taking. And then the heart, she spent so long in the heart checking all the ventricles, checking the blood was going in and out and everything, and it was perfect. And then the brain was perfect, and then its stomach and the diaphragm and the kidneys, and just like layer after layer as she kept inspecting, it kept being like really good.
It's absolutely fascinating watching it, and the whole time with all of these scans, I just have butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah.
And the amount of detail that they can see in such a small little bean. It's not that small anymore.
No, it's definitely growing, guys. We can definitely see it. Like my bump is visible now and stuff.
The only thing she did point out was that it had a little inturned ankle, and wasn't sure whether that was just the way the baby was lying, but has referred us to a consultant in a few weeks' time. So
I'm not worried about it or anything. Like when you were a baby, you were born with a slightly inturned foot, and you just rubbed it out.
and look at me now, thriving.
So the important stuff, guys, the brain, the amniotic fluid, the heart, all of that, it is all perfect. I'm in good health, baby's in good health. I'm just in such a good mood. And guys,
So good.
guys, it's in this envelope.
This is the gender of our baby.
We got her to write it down. She intentionally didn't let us see whenever they were checking that region, so that we could experience it together, because obviously we couldn't film in there.
So we'll reveal it to us, but we're not revealing it to you guys.
Yes, we've decided that we want this to be a secret that just us have, because we are sharing everything else. It would be nice for us to have something that's like just the two of us that know.
Are you ready?
But you can witness us know.
Are you ready for this?
I think we both think we know, don't
I
we?
both think we know what we know.
Yeah. I knew it.
There you go. Wow. Not that it matters either way,
It doesn't matter either way whatsoever.
but it's seeing it written down.
Wow, that's cool, isn't it?
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too. Guys, we're having a baby!
Having a baby.
Oh, so freaking good.
You're just gonna have to wait for another 4 months before you find out.
Yeah, 5 months, 4 months, 4.5 months. Guys, I'm halfway there. But we are gonna have to wait a little bit longer just to see the consultant so he can check over the fit and make sure that's okay. But it looks like once we get that appointment, we are able to like come back on the road. So us and little baby are coming back to America.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm so happy.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Good morning, guys. A few days have passed.
Yes, indeed. Shortly after we finished filming, we got a phone call looking us to come in to see the consultant the next day, which I will be honest, slightly stressed us out a little bit, because we're like, oh my goodness, they're seeing us so soon.
The midwife said, oh, it's a minor thing that they need to look at, and it'll probably be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then they were like, come see us tomorrow morning, and we were like, oh my goodness,
What is
like,
wrong?
What's wrong? But we had that appointment yesterday, guys, and the good news is the consultant says it's just a little minor turn in the baby's foot, and he's confident that it'll just need a little physio when it's born. Baby is healthy, mommy is healthy. We're all good to go and travel again.
He checked the heart again, he checked the spine, he checked all the bones in the legs and the foot, and everything is good.
Yeah, it is good. It just needs a little help.
Just like me.
Yes. So we can officially answer that question, guys. Yes, we are coming back to America before the baby is born. In fact, we're looking at our flights already. We think we're going to leave in like 10 days.
Fasten your seatbelts, guys. You're in for a wild ride.
Yes, we're coming back. We're going to have a couple of months. We're going to do Route 66 for summer. It's going to be crazy.
Yes, so if you've got any recommendations, we're actually going to do a little bit of Ontario and then down into the Great Lakes and into Route 66. Let us know. So the next question is, where are you planning to live while you're heavily pregnant / with a newborn?
Yes.
Guys, we're van life, ride or die, baby. Let's do it.
We really are. Like we've already said, we're planning to build a bigger bus for the baby. But we have also accepted that for midwife visits and stuff, and just like a bit of stability, it's probably also good to have a base. And we have preemptively asked my parents before we even started trying for a kid, if we ever had one, would they be willing to have us live with them? And they both jumped at the opportunity.
Yes, thanks. You don't know what you're in for.
So we have, while we've been home, we've actually been renovating a room in my parents' house for us and the baby, just so that we have a space of our own, something with lots of storage and everything. And that has honestly been such a fun project for us to work on. Oh, that is even nicer than I was expecting.
That is green.
It's a very live green, isn't it?
Oh, red is the colour one.
That is beautiful.
Any of you guys that don't enjoy painting, you just need to get somebody as enthusiastic as Keely. Ta-da! Double wardrobe! Guys, I know this might be a big revelation to a lot of you, but we haven't had a proper wardrobe for like 6 years.
Yeah.
So this is just gonna level up our like amount of clothes that we have.
I kind of feel like the end product almost looks like a podcast studio. It does not look like we've planned that room for a baby. It's like that's a room for YouTubers.
Also, it's renovated because we can't sit a piece. We come home and we think that we're gonna have, you know, this time to decompress and kind of chill out for a bit. But after 2 days, we're chomping at the bit to do something.
We're like, we need a project. So we renovated a whole room, which obviously we're showing you right now. But then what you don't know is we also renovated my parents' entire living room, which we can't show you because they haven't seen it yet. They're not back until next week, so it has to be a surprise for them. But we have been absolutely flat out getting my parents' house ready for a future baby. But we do plan to live in the bus itself. That's more like a secondary space so that we can have time with them and time with the kid.
So yes, when we come back from the States before baby is born, we have to fit this bus out and get it ready to live in.
In like 2 months.
Yeah.
Guys, we're basically hoping that the nesting hormones people talk about in pregnancy are going to come in hard and just help us do the quickest bus build ever.
But we're not ready to share the bus yet, so you're just gonna have to wait.
Yes, you are.
But guys, it's pretty cool.
It's very cool. So this kind of also answers a little bit our next question, was people asking about homestead. You guys know that we want to buy land. That is our dream one day, to own a plot of land. And people were asking, is this accelerating it? It is actually doing the opposite, where we have decided to postpone, maybe at least for a year, the plans to buy land. And we originally thought that would be the first thing we did as soon as we got pregnant, but we realized we weren't ready to let go of America yet, guys.
There's too much to see and do.
You know, we're secretly both hoping that we could somehow magically get a visa or a green card, I'm not gonna lie. We would love to homestead in America if possible, but realistically the future probably is going to be Spain. But we can just keep adventuring as much as we can in the meantime, and then when that time does come and we're in the situation to buy land, we are of course bringing you all along with us. We're going to be filming our whole life, guys. That's just what our channel is. It's just Philly and Keely. Whatever we're up to, you're along for the ride. Whether it's kitchen renos, bus builds, America.
Yeah, and we said that in our very first video. Don't go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's cringe.
But
this is the next chapter of our life and we're excited.
well, there's the rain on again, Keely, which actually leads into the next question quite nicely. How long after you have the baby will you wait before you go traveling again?
Yes.
And will you go internationally? Guys, as soon as possible.
Yes, well, not as soon as physically possible, but we have decided that we're going to wait. We're going to enjoy Christmas with our family. So it'll probably be in the new year when our kid's like 3-ish months old. Obviously, this is all depending on how happy and healthy we are, how we're adjusting. Everything can change with a kid.
Yeah.
But if everything is going well, we plan to come back out and do winter in America again. And yes, lots of you were asking about international trips. Obviously, we would love to do international trips again. If you've seen, we love Japan, Thailand, all these wonderful places. Our Australia series, if you haven't watched that series, please go watch it. It is honestly one of the craziest trips we have done.
Yeah, it was super fun.
It was ridiculous though, guys. We put ourselves in very dangerous situations numerous times.
Yes, which we're not going to do with a newborn.
Yes, so this is the thing that basically we've realised. I think while we're adjusting to parenthood in that first year, we basically want to just go between the two vehicles. So we'll have Milo for American adventures, and then we'll have our new bus for European adventures. And I feel like having that bit of stability and having our own home feels most appealing to us. But then as our kid grows up and gets older and is able to experience the international world, we would love to take it all over the place.
And even though we've been to a lot of these places before, I think seeing it through your kid's eyes is completely different. And I'm sure it'll come with its struggles, but sure, that's just traveling with Keely. So yes, even though we are going to share all of these adventures with you guys, we are aware of the concerns that a lot of you have for protecting our kids' privacy online. And don't worry, we will not take any of that lightly.
No, for sure. We actually talked about this, so lots of you questioned that. We had talked about it again before we even started trying for a kid, to make sure we were on the same page about it. And rather than me sitting here and saying we're going to do this or we're not going to do this, because I never want anyone to think that we think what anyone else chooses to do is wrong. I think to get a sense of the way we're going to choose to film our kid, you can just go back and see the way we filmed in Texas when we were with Travel Beans and Noah. It was actually so fun spending time with them, to be able to capture those little family moments but still feel like you're honouring the privacy of the kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm excited to try and do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
And I'm not concerned. I think that we know in our heart what feels right, and we're just going to do what feels right to us. So all of you who are worried, don't worry, we're not dumb, we understand, okay?
I know we might look it.
I know, we might act it, but we do think deeply, guys. And the final question, guys, that we had from numerous of you was, is there anywhere we can send things? Are you going to get a P.O. box? How can we send stuff? So even though we don't have anything right now, because loads of people seem to want to knit things, I'm like, maybe in the future when we're back in summer after Route 66, we could get a P.O. box or something, if that's something something you are interested in. But don't worry about gifts or anything, guys. Literally just having you support us here watching our videos, liking it, sharing them around with your friends and family. That is all we need. We do not need anything else. And we're just so happy for this next chapter.
This year is a big year and we have a lot of work ahead of us.
A lot of work, a lot of adventures, and
A lot of sleepless nights.
yeah, but we're all in it together, eh? Two things just before we go. One, next week we're going to be filming a video all about reflecting on our year in America and misconceptions we had, etc, etc. So if you have any like specific questions or thoughts about America that you want us to address in that video, please drop them down below. But the big question, guys, is I need to know from you all.
Question.
I have it. I'm going to drop a poll down below if I can do that. I don't know if I can.
I know where this is going.
But guys, I want you all to guess, do you think it's a baby girl or a baby boy?
I can tell you right now that it is a baby